Hey everyone, welcome to the Decorative Den, a look inside my craft room where I share all things crafting, planning, and DIY. My name is Charity and I am so excited to have you here with me. Today I'm going to be doing a half-year update on my planners for 2021. So I started this year with a video going through the 4 planners that I planned on using this year, and I kind of talked about how I was using each planner. And so I thought it would be fun now that we are officially halfway through 2021 to give an update on my planning system, what's been working for me, what I've changed, what I've kept the same. I really love watching these videos, mainly because I'm nosy and I like to know what kind of systems people are using to plan. But because I like watching them, I thought it would be fun to share this update with you. So if you are interested in talking planners with me, then just keep watching. Okay, so just like before, I'm going to start with my smallest planner and work my way up. I am still, for the most part, using all 4 planners that I intended to use this year, and I will make sure to link the video where I go through all 4 of them at the start of 2021. I'll link that in the description below, just in case you haven't seen that video and you're kind of interested to see how each of these planners started at the beginning of this year. But like I said, let's start with my smallest planner. This is my Micro Happy Planner or Micro Happy Notes. Now for me, nothing in here is actually Happy Planner brand anymore, but everything is sized like a Micro Happy Planner. And so let me open this up here. Okay, so for me, my Micro Happy Planner is the planner that I throw in my bag because it is so small and easy to carry, and it is what I mainly do my daily planning in. And so that is kind of the intention I had at the start of the year, and that is still what I use this for the most part. So this is the daily insert that I use in this planner, and these are actually a freebie on my Instagram right now. So if you are looking for a daily insert for your micro, definitely head over there and check that out. I do have a couple plan with me's on my channel where I kind of show how I use these inserts, but these are really functional for me, especially during the school year. I work on a college campus, and so during the school year, this is a really nice thing to just have in my work bag and to keep me on track throughout my days. I will say I am on an academic schedule, so I am not currently going into the office because it's summertime right now. And so I am actually not using this month or for the past couple of months, just because, like I said, I'm not going in the office. And so I don't really feel like I need to be using this right now. However, I do intend to start using this again when I go back into the office in August. And so even though I'm not using it currently this month, this will continue to be my everyday carry on-the-go planner, mainly for daily planning. And then in addition to these inserts, in here I also have some note pages, like heart checklists, and some graph paper. I use those very frequently when I'm out and about. And then the other thing in here is I have this meal prep insert, but I'm pretty sure when I go back to work, I'm going to be taking this out because it really doesn't make sense in this planner. I don't find that I use it that often. And so this will mainly just be notes and these daily schedule inserts. So moving up a size, the next planner I have is my Mini Happy Planner. So just like my Micro Happy Planner, nothing in this is actually Happy Planner brand, but everything is sized like a Mini Happy Planner. And I actually have a lot of flip throughs of this planner on my channel. I will link my latest one just in case you want to see an in-depth flip through of my summer setup in here. But in general, this is my true planner in the sense that this is what I pre-plan my months and schedule in, and that is kind of how it started out at the beginning of the year, and that is still how I'm using this planner now. I have changed a few of the inserts in here, even though the general intentions for this planner are the same. But the main thing I do in here is all of my monthly pre-planning, and I'm still using the same inserts that I had started using at the beginning of the year. And then the main thing that changed is at the beginning of the year, I was also trying to do like weekly planning in here. And I've just found that this year, I don't know what it is, but I do not like planning in a weekly layout. And so I've only been filling out my monthlies and then transferring that information to my daily inserts, which during the school year, all of that was going in here, my micro. But while I've been home and not taking my micro out into the office, I decided to just rip out my weekly inserts and instead create a daily section in here. And so I have literally the exact same insert that I have in my micro. I kind of expanded it, so now it fits in my mini happy planner as well. And it's been so functional for me. So just being able to transfer all of my monthly plans to my daily inserts. And then this is really what I do all of my planning in and scheduling and goal setting and things like that. And so, of all the sizes I've been using this year, I've actually found that I've been loving the mini happy planner size the most, which I think is kind of funny because if you saw that first video, you know my mini happy planner was the one planner that I thought I might switch out throughout the year. I talked about being interested in a B6 just because it's like a little bit wider than this, but I don't know, this planner has really surprised me. Even moving my dailies in here, I've really just been loving this size. It is great to carry around the house. I even took it on a trip with me and it worked out just fine. And so it's definitely like the surprise size for me this year. I didn't think I would like it as much as I do, but I'm really loving this as my actual planner to keep me on track throughout the year. And so I imagine it'll stay the same throughout the rest of 2021. Okay, so moving up another size again, this is what I call my A5 disc-bound planner. As I talked about in my previous video, this is actually like a half letter sized cover, but A5 inserts fit in it really well, and I just find that I love A5 as a size. I always have, and I imagine I always will love it as a planner size. But I started the year out with this as my memory planner, and it has continued to be my memory planner. The biggest change, though, is the actual inserts I'm using in this planner. So let me see here. Okay, so this is my current insert. I have been having such a hard time keeping up with my memory plans this year. I just find that, I don't know, my schedule is different. I'm working in a new position this year. And so the time I used to have, I just find I don't have as much of. And then I definitely was maybe overreaching a little bit with the inserts I started this year with. So at the beginning of the year, I was using this really nice week on 4-page insert, and this was one that I created for myself, and so it's just columns for all the days of the week. And then I have these little boxes which I was writing down like things I was watching or listening to, and then I had a whole page for gratitude journaling, which, as you can see, there are some weeks I never even did it. I have other weeks where I never filled out these boxes. It just got to the point where, although I loved having all this space and I thought that my spreads turned out really beautiful because I love using stickers and washi to decorate my weekly spreads, it got to the point where it was just taking me a really long time to do these. And so in an attempt to get caught up and maybe not feel as overwhelmed by memory keeping, I decided to switch to the other inserts I showed you, these Hobonichi cousin style inserts. I got these off Etsy, and I will link the shop below in case you are interested in them as well. But this has been really awesome for me. I've been using it, well, starting with my June spreads and moving forward, and I think I'm going to use these inserts for the rest of 2021. I have a plan with me. It was the last video up on my channel where I planned out this week, but you can kind of see what I'm doing in here, and it's still, very sticker heavy, still has washi tape and is very decorative and colorful, but I find that I'm able to fill these out just a lot faster than the week on 4 pages. And it's also encouraging me to use some like kit leftovers and supplies that have been hanging around for a long time. And so I really love that I feel very creative when I'm using these inserts. And like I said, it's a lot faster. And so that way it's really motivating me to actually catch up on my memory spreads. But that really is all that I keep in this planner. It truly is just memory keeping for me at this point. But yeah, that is pretty much my A5 planner. Same use, just a different style insert. So my fourth and final planner I'm using this year is this full letter-sized Discbound planner. And I'll say of all of my planners, this is the one I really have not been using very well. It's just been a real struggle. In 2020, I was so good about using this sized planner, and so I thought I would love using it again this year. But in general, I found that out of my 4 planners, this is the one I touch the least. And so this is still supposed to be my like crafting, the Decorative Den, social media planning, all of that, anything related to the Decorative Den and content or craft projects or anything like that goes in this planner. Or at least that's my intention for this planner. However, I found that I'm not that good at keeping up with it anymore. So I have my goals here in the front, and then the rest of it is this master calendar. Let's actually get this centered. So it is essentially like a blank calendar that I try to go through and plan out posts and videos and when things will go up. If I'm doing freebies, I'll plan those in. And so you can see it's like really rough. It's not meant to be pretty. It's really just supposed to be functional. However, I have been so bad about pre-planning my content lately. And I think in general, I just have struggled of like thinking of craft projects I want to work on. And I don't know, I'm just not devoting the time I should to sitting down and really thinking about creative things and posts and things like that. I think part of it is definitely that I am somewhat intimidated by Instagram now, which I know sounds ridiculous, but I am someone who is not completely social media savvy, and now that Instagram is like all about reels, I feel very intimidated by it because I love sharing pictures on Instagram, but I just don't know if I am a reels person. I mean, I'll watch them all day long, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to make one. And so because of that, I've been struggling to post as often as I should, or as I have in the past. But in general, I'm hoping that I will, for the second half of the year, get back on to pre-planning my months. You can see I've like attempted to start planning out August. I find when I actually sit down and plan out a month of posts, I'm really good at sticking to it and actually uploading and posting the things that I want to. So hopefully I will be better about that moving forward. And then just like before, in addition to this calendar, the other thing in here is just some notebook paper that I will write down video ideas, craft project ideas, and things like that. I have been using these pages much more than my actual calendar to plan things out. But still, I have not been using this planner as much as I wish I was. So I don't know. We all have planner slumps, I think. Definitely let me know what you do to get out of a planning slump, because I would love some tips. But yeah, that is it for this fourth and final planner, the planner that I am hoping to be better about for the rest of the year. And that will pretty much do it for this video. That is kind of a brief update on where I'm at in these planners and my intentions for the rest of the year. Definitely, I would love to hear how your year is going. Let me know, what planners did you start out with in January, and are you still using the same ones, or has your planning style or system changed at all? I would be really interested in hearing. If you did like this video, please hit the like button for me so I know, and consider subscribing if you are interested in other crafting, planning, and DIY videos. Thank you so much for being here with me. It really means a lot to have you watching. I hope all is well, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.